going down, everybody? It's your man, Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like, and welcome to my best SMG video for Call of Duty Ghosts. And I did this in the AR video as well, but I'm sure there's going to be some of you that are seeing this that didn't see the AR video, so I'm just going to try and go over this really quickly. This is a little bit of a disclaimer because in my videos from last year there was a lot of bullshit comments that I just got tired of answering, so I picked a few of the most common ones so I could answer them ahead of time. First of all, make sure you check the date that this was uploaded. This is actually being uploaded technically prior to the West Coast release of the game. I've had the game for 5 days already. I got it 5 days early, and I've been playing it, and I've been making the videos early and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you check the video, because if you're watching this in like October of 2014 and you're telling me like, oh, well, this gun isn't that good anymore because it's been patched, yes, I'm sure it has been, but at the time of making this video, this is how it was, and I'm not going to make an update video every time they do a patch. Fuck that. So anyway, make sure you do that. Now, when I'm not running any attachments on any of the guns unless they come with the gun. In Ghost, there are a few guns that actually have attachments on them stock, like you can't take them off. They come with it, and that's it. Other than that, I'm not running any attachments on the guns during the tests. Yes, during the gameplay, I have attachments on them. You would be surprised how many people said that I was running attachments on the guns. Not while I was doing the tests, though. So that's what it means. And then these are the fucking stats that I could come up with. The raw stat data is not like available for me to look at. So like the ADS time and the reload time and all that shit that I'm not gonna sit here and spend fucking like 24 hours calculating all this crap. So you're gonna have to deal with it that, you know, I don't have those things, but I do have some of the other important stuff. So, you know, keep that in mind. My calculations are pretty accurate, I think. And then finally, just remember, these are my opinions. Okay, I'm giving you the stats. You guys can pick whatever gun you think is the best. In my videos, there's like, oh, well, no, this gun's not the best. The one that you picked isn't the best. This is the best, and blah, 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 and this and that. What might be the best for you might not be the best for someone else. These are the ones that I'm picking for my favorites. You can pick your own. This is just something for you to go by. Maybe you want to try them out, whatever, shit like that. So that's pretty much that. Now that I got that out of the way, let's have some fun. Let's learn about some weapons and figure out what the best SMG is for Call of Duty Ghosts. Okay, so first up we have the Bison. Now I looked up and like Google translated the pronunciation of this. It's Russian for bison, and it's called Bison. It's not bison or bison or anything like that. It's Bison, so keep that in mind. It's the default SMG that's available to you without spending any squad points. It shoots at 900 rounds per minute approximately. The mag size is 36, 54 with extended mags. According to the description, it's high fire rate with low recoil, but as you can see here from the test patterns, the recoil is actually not very low. So, you know, keep that in mind. The recoil on it is kind of bad, but then again, when you have auto aim and things like that, that does make a difference. But just on the wall tests, it's kind of high. It's going to kill in 3 to 6 shots, but the 3 to 4 shot range, it drops to 4 shots very quickly, so keep that in mind as well. Up next, we have the CBJMS. This is 6 points to unlock. It's also 900 rounds per minute, 34 in the mag size, 51 with extended mags. It's the highest fire rate according to what it says here, but it's the same as the Bison unless it's off by just a hair. I'm thinking they're about the same. It comes with tungsten armor piercing rounds, so it's kind of like it comes with FMJ. As you can see though, the recoil on it is pretty hefty, and it drops from a 3-shot kill to a 5-shot kill very quickly, and you can see here it'll kill in 3 to 6 shots. But keep that in mind that it drops off very rapidly. Up next, we have the Vepr CRB. This one is 7 squad points. It's 720 rounds per minute. The mag size is 32, 48 with extended mags. It shoots 45 ACP rounds, and it's the highest damage of the SMGs, according to what it says. And it has increased wall penetration due to the 45 ACP rounds. So, you know, keep that in mind as well, that I guess you can shoot through walls a little bit better with this gun. And the recoil on it, as you can see, so far is the best out of all the SMGs. It's not too bad at all. It is going to kill in 3 to 5 shots, but the 3-shot kill range on this weapon is actually quite far. As you can see right there, it was still a 3-shot kill, and I think this is where it drops off to 5. So, you know, keep that in mind. Up next, we have the Vepr. It is 8 points to unlock. It shoots at 780 RPM. The mag size is 42, which is the largest ammo capacity of all the SMGs. 63 with extended mags. So like I said, it's the largest ammo capacity, and supposedly, according to the little description, it's the lowest amount of recoil. Now, obviously, it doesn't necessarily look like that. You know, the patterns are generally random, but as you can see, the recoil it's kind of hefty, but then again, with auto aim and moving around and things like that, it's going to be a little bit different, so keep that in mind as well. It's 3 shots up close, then it drops to 4 at like medium, and then 5 at long. So it's kind of... It's not quite of a big drop as some of the other SMGs were, where they went from like 3 to like 6, like real quick or something like that. So just keep that in mind. The Vepr is actually a very good gun. Up next, we have the K7. It's 8 points to unlock. It shoots at 840 rounds per minute. The mag size is 32, 48 with extended mags. It has an integrated silencer, kind of like the Honey Badger, but you know, the SMG version of it, I guess you could say. And it's the best silenced range SMG. So if you use this as opposed to taking another SMG and putting a silencer on it, this still has the best range. So you can keep that in mind as well. It's about 3 shots all the way up until you get to medium range, or like all the way through medium range, if you want to call it that. And then it drops to 5 at long range. But then this is kind of the downfall to it, is it's 7. But it's 7 shots at a very long range. Most of you won't be using an SMG at that kind of a range, and you won't be able to hit them anyway. So keep that in mind. And then finally, we have the Mtar X. It is 9 points to unlock. It shoots at 720 rounds per minute, 38 on the mag size, 57 with extended mags. It's basically a rifle class SMG. Like, it has the range and damage of like an AR basically, but in an SMG package. So it's kinda sorta like the Peacekeeper in a way. It has a very large ammo capacity with SMG handling, but very, very good range and damage. As you can see, it's gonna kill in 3 to 4 shots. It's 3 shots all the way up until medium range, and then it drops down to 4, but it stays at 4 all the way up until very, very long range, as you'll see here. I'm going to be standing at one end, flexes all the way over there at the other end, and it's still a 4-shot kill. So it's quite powerful. Now, with all of that said and done and everything like that, I've played with most of these a fairly decent amount, I guess you could say. I'm going to go with the Mtar X as the best for a few reasons. Granted, there are higher RPM SMGs out there or whatever, but it's still a solid 720 rounds per minute. The 38 mag size is the second biggest mag size out of all the SMGs, so I like that. The fact that it's essentially like an AR but in an SMG package, I also like that as well. The fact that it kills in 4 shots even to a very, very long distance, I like that. Also, the recoil on it, not too shabby. And I think just overall, I think that's going to be one of the best SMGs. Second to that, I'm going to go with the Vepr. The Vepr is a beast. It's kind of like the AK-74U, but maybe not like quite as overpowered. It's got a good fire rate, a great mag size. It's got the biggest mag size out of all of them. Low recoil, according to what it said. And then it's very, very like steady. It's 3 shots up close, 4 medium, 5 long. So I kind of like the fact that it's very even across the board there. And then finally, I'm going to go with the Vector CRB. Again, decent fire rate. It's got a 32 round mag, which isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst, I don't think. It's tied for the worst, I guess you could call it. And then the fact that it automatically comes with like being able to wallbang people a little bit is cool. A very, very long 3-hit kill range. And then it's a 3 to 5 shot kill, so I think it's a very good gun as well. But I'm still going to stick with the Mtar X as my top pick as it stands right now. I mean, things, of course, will probably change over time, but I think the Mtar X is a very good decision. So I'm going to pop up a class here. We're going to go with the Mtar X with a red dot and a grip. I'm using the grip just to kind of because the Mtar did have a little bit of recoil on it, so I'm going to use the grip to try and kind of counteract that a little bit. We're going to go with ready up, sleight of hand, marathon, on the go, resilience, and focus. So this is kind of a rushing but not stealth class. And then I'm leaving it with 2 points for perks for you guys to pick out. Once again, I don't run secondaries or lethals or tacticals. I'd rather have perks. Those are more important to me. And then as far as the strike package, right now I'm just using the default strike package. It's a 3-point SATCOM, the 5-point Riley dog, and then the 10-point Maniac, run around stabbing people and shit like that, like you saw in the video. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my best SMG video for Call of Duty Ghosts. I've got plenty more videos coming out, so make sure if you're not subscribed, you do that. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, add me on MySpace, Google Plus, all that shit that nobody cares about. That actually, I don't even have Google Plus or MySpace anymore. But anyway, so do all that stuff, and make sure you guys check out my other videos that are on screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.